Good morning, calf number 12. Lovely Angus heifer. Here's the mother. Let's get out of her way. Calf has had an absolute belly full of milk, full to the brim. Perfect. Good start to life. Come on in, out you go. Go on, out my way. Update on Wonky. Still wonky, but doing well. Look at her. Sorry. Look at him. Full of beans. Oh. Wait. He's got a kick on him too. Looking forward to that when he's older. Let's go find the tiny twin. Hey bud. Shh. This is the tiny twin. She's pretty handy at finding milk from anywhere. I'm not worried about her at all. Normal sized calf. And then these are two twins. A lot smaller there and a wee bit smaller there. Come on. There's a man with a van. Come to sort us out. So that's a quick job. He's just changed this whole unit here, a lift pump. I didn't realise it was just so simple. Oh, the battery's low now. Quick jump start and she's off. Happy days. Ah, yes, we're back in action. I do love this forklift. Handy having another forklift on the yard just when one breaks down, because this is like the heart of the farm. Without the forklift, everything else grinds to a halt. The fact that we're now able to justify keeping a second one, it's really handy. Battery was quite flat in that, so I'll leave that to run for half an hour. Update on the 3 lambs we had. This one's pretty poorly, so I've just brought this lamb into the boiler room here because it's really nice and cosy. I put him up there, but I put him on the floor just so he doesn't cope if he jumps out. See how he goes. He's getting bottle fed every few hours. He looked on death's door when he was born. He perked up a bit for a few days and now he's gone backwards a bit, but wee electric Toyota forklift is stuck. Where the fibre optic guys cut through the yard, the ground's a bit softer and the wheels dug down, and once they start to spin, that's it, goosed. I've got the pallet of stuff off the front of it. Now for the beached forklift. It's heavier this time than I remember the last time. Creaking and cracking. The optic fibre came all the way across through there, so it's just really soft in there. Need to put some hardcore in and pack it in, get a whacker, or just drive back and forward with a forklift for 10 minutes. Tell you what, the lambs definitely enjoyed being in the boiler room here. Packed into life. He also got a wee jab this morning. That's obviously helped as well. Get your tail wagging, come on. I can't imagine sleeping with a leg on your head is overly comfortable. Where are you going, pal? Oh, into my garden. We had a week of sheep not escaping, which was really nice. Standard service resumes. I'm a bit confused and so are they, because they can't get through there. It's locked. I don't know where these sheep have come from. They've come from that field anyway, but where they came through a fence, I don't know. Ah, buggers. I've opened the gate for them. A week on Monday, all that gets new fence. Oh, bliss. Good morning, big man. What a champ. Yeah, looking well, bud. Yeah, what are you smelling? Oh, he just put food in my boot. Lovely. Just been away for a few hours at an agronomy meeting. Just talking about crops for the next month or two. What we should be doing, shouldn't be doing. Lorry in here for milling oats. Kev's just been loading them up. I'll go and do a bit of sweeping. You can see oats are not very dense at all, so they take up the whole lorry. So Kev's filled the front and the back, and he's got another bucket or a bucket and a half to go in the middle. There's the bar that everyone speaks about wiping out with a bucket. And I've never hit one yet, but it's to support the sheet in the middle so it doesn't sag. So when you're cowping the bucket in the middle, you just have to keep it a bit higher than usual. Last wee dribble. That was milling oats that's heading away. There's not too much left. There'll be 2 and a bit loads sitting there. Job done. Kev's loaded that up. Another load of milling oats away. Wheat, still got loads of wheat in there to sell. Price just keeps coming down. There's a deal getting done this Sunday between Russia and Ukraine on getting crops out of those countries. They did a deal a while back and then it came to its end, and they're doing another one on Sunday, so kind of hoping it doesn't go through, to be honest, but we'll just see what happens. Right, I'm going to finish a wee bit of diggering to do in here, get that finished. Just in a field of oilseed rape at the moment. agronomist just on the way, but it's been absolutely nailed by pigeons. Look at it, looks awful. Beautiful big root system, you can feel it. Look at that, lovely. A couple of worms in there, soil structure's brilliant, root system's brilliant, top of the plant, rubbish. All the leaves have been nailed by the pigeons. That's the big tap roots that go right deep as they can. And then see these wee spurs of roots coming off? See how they're quite white? That's relatively new growth, which is good. But it's struggling to get the sunlight now because there's hardly any surface area up here because all the leaves have been nailed by the pigeons. Banger's out, so hopefully it'll give it a chance. I don't know if it's too far gone or not, we'll find out. It's just been absolutely abused by the pigeons. Flipping heck. As well as it being cold, soil temperature's cold, not got a great chance. The days are bright though, so that'll help a lot. If we can keep the pigeons off it and it's not too dull and horrible weather, it'll make a resurgence, but it needs all of those things to go well. Now we're done with winter and Christmas time, we're having a bit of a rearrangement round here in front of the farm shop so we can get more plants out now. We're coming into spring, so I guess my brother is over there in a forklift moving things about. I'm just taking down all the battens. We had these up to hang lights from, but we're done with them now. We're splitting these pots apart to make a bit of a, not a barricade, but a runway. A line of pots down here to kind of guide people that way. Made a wee tool, it's just a piece of angle iron bent so you can hook under and through the hole in the bottom of them. Because they're damn heavy, these things. Weigh a ton. This is a wee tool. Just goes in there, down a bit, and it spreads the load across the bottom. Just like that. Yeah. Baxter. That's quick. Oh, have you just got one or two? No, there's one. There you go, keep going.
Putting two of the sleepers on top of them, or create a bench that there to go
on top of the pots.
Come up to see me, make me smile.
Right, done. I've kind of made a wee walkway, moved the Fergie up here. It started first time, ran for 2 minutes, then died, and it didn't start since. There you go, you come in this way, that's the entrance to the shop, and you come up this way, and that takes you around to the cafe restaurant area, which is in there. Bit tidier. Dad's been sweeping up because the pots and stuff, grit just builds out around the outside, so every time you move anything, like there's pallets sitting there, you just get a build up of grit and rubbish, so Dad swept all that. This bit's going to fill up with plants and pallet loads of plants. There's wee Baxter. We put a couple of sleepers on top of some pots there to make another bench type. That's good enough for us, I think. Not bad for some backwoods farmers. This is where the guys dug a trench for the optic fibre, so didn't put it back together very well, so I've given them a phone. They're going to come back and put it in properly. They didn't pack it in, so it's just gone soft and made a right mess of the yards. Ket's been given the discs on the back of the tractor and the discs that sit in the front of the drill a bit of a service, a bit of a grease, and need to get a few bits replaced on them, scrapers and whatnot. He's also been servicing this trailer. The lights are being a bit dodgy, so he stripped them down. So new lights arrived today and some wiring, so I think he's probably done with the discs there, so make a start to that. In the morning he'll wire up that, get the lights working proper on that. We've got a great job on Sunday. Catching hens, the joys. Wee lambs on the move. Brought the lamb out of the boiler room where it's nice and warm, put it under the heat lamp, but it's way better in the boiler room. It's really nice and cosy, so putting that wee potato box into the boiler room and that'll keep the lamb toasty warm. It was looking really well when it was in there. Here comes the lamb, looking quite perky actually, but anyway, into the boiler room it goes. Cardboard bins looking a bit chock-a-block. I'll soon get that squashed down. Unfortunately, we don't pay by volume, we pay by weight. A few ton of gravity. What a corker. Thought it was going to be a horrible day today. Turned out to be a belter. Cold, but a belter. Lorry's just arrived for a load of oats. We'll go and load that up. Load of milling oats. Dad's already here in the shed, so I'll just get on the sweeper. Change of plan, Dad was wanting a swap. I'm in the hot seat. Quite literally, it's roasting in here. Bucket number, I don't know, I've forgotten. Who have we got today? Yes, Roger. We'll get him onto the leaderboard. Couple buckets left, job done. We're sitting at 23,970 at the moment. He's shooting for 28 and a wee bit. So we're 4 ton to go. I'm running out of room. Full. I spilt a tiny wee bit. There you go, flat as a pancake. That's the wee bit I spilt. Oats, because they're less dense, you've not got much room to play with. The only wee bit I've spilt in the last 4 loads. So close. Almost bang on. Good enough, eh? Right, thanks for watching. If there's no more calves tonight, then that'll be that. Job done. See you tomorrow. And subscribe, obviously, I always ask. Don't forget, it doesn't cost you a penny. It does me wonders. Much appreciated.
Guess who just got back today? Them
Bang on the money.
boys that had been away.
Fine.